Welcome makers. Today we're going to be installing the Microswiss FlowTech Hotend for the X1C and the P1S. Now this is a drop-in replacement for the Bambu Labs Hotend, and it offers a wide range of nozzle options ranging anywhere from a brass plated nozzle all the way to a diamondback nozzle. And they also have a complete line of high flow nozzles, including CHT and CM2 nozzles. So there's a large number of nozzles. They're all in one nozzles. So these are all cold swappable. They're very easy to change. All you got to do is let them cool down, unscrew it, and screw in the new one. And Microswiss, bonus points for this, include a 3D printed torque wrench in this as well. So I was pretty excited to see that in the box. So these changed in just a couple of minutes, and the Microswiss team had reached out to me asking if I'd put together a quick little video on how to replace this on the X1C and the P1S. And I've been using Microswiss products for a while now. I started with my Ender 3. I did a full all-metal Hotend upgrade. And then most recently, I was part of the beta testing program for the SV08 and the high flow nozzles there. So I'm really excited to get this installed into my X1C printer and give this one a shot. Now, today's video is just going to be an installation video. I'm not going to run through any sort of like extensive tests. It's just going to be the product installation video. And I also wanted to thank the Microswiss team for including me in this and sending this unit so that way we can make this video today. So with all that said, let's get to work and get this nozzle installed. All right, so to get started on the X1C, we're going to want to power it off and unplug the printer. I also suggest removing the AMS from the top and the glass lid. It makes getting to everything so much easier. So we'll start by removing the magnetic fan shroud. To remove the Hotend, we need to loosen and remove the two top screws. Now, if you've never replaced a nozzle on your X1C, you may find that the thread locker makes it a little difficult to get this started to unscrew it, but once you've broke that thread locker free, it should unscrew pretty easily, and friction will hold it in place while we remove the cables in the next step. Now, removing the cables is pretty straightforward. These are JST connections. It's the bottom connector that I want to warn everybody about, a restraining pin in it, more or less, where you just push the lever to pull out that clip. So once we have the cables removed, it should just be a matter of wiggling the Hotend gently and removing it from the print head. Once we've got it removed from the print head, then the next step here is going to be to transfer the fan. Now, the Microswiss Hotend doesn't come with a replacement fan, but we're going to take the one off our old Hotend and put it onto the FlowTech nozzle. So in order to do this, Microswiss included two screws inside the box, and these two screws will replace the two fan screws. Replacing those is pretty simple, and once you've got that done, we're ready to put it back into the printer. So to insert it back into the printer, we'll let friction hold it in place while we insert the two screws back into the Hotend, and then we'll screw those down. Once they're in place and relatively tight, we can move on to reinserting the JST connections, going back to the exact place we removed them from. Also, make sure you tuck your cables back into the retaining clip. That keeps the wires out of the way and make sure that it doesn't pop the cover off of your print head. Once you've got all the wires hooked back up, you can put the cover back on the print head, and that's it. We're all done. We could go ahead and put the AMS back on top with the glass top and power up our printer for a test print. Now that we have everything complete, we're ready to start our test print. We do need to make a slight change inside the slicer. We need to go into the filament settings, and in the setting override, make sure that we turn off the experimental long retraction when cut. I've turned this off and I haven't had any problems at all, and it's an easy setting since I generally don't use the printer defaults. We're going to start by powering off and unplugging the printer. Then we're going to want to remove the fan shroud. This time I decided to disconnect the cables first. Once we've got those cables disconnected, we can unfasten the original hot end. We'll unscrew that and pull out the hot end. Now we're going to transfer the fan over. This is the same process, just a matter of unscrewing the fan and screwing it into the new hot end using the included screws from Microswiss. Once we've got that complete, it's just a matter of reinserting the hot end back into the printer. And then you're going to want to secure that with the screws and then reconnect the cables. Once that's all done, we'll install the fan shroud and we're all set and ready to go. So as you can see, upgrading to the FlowTech nozzle is really straightforward. If you've never done it before, it should take you about 30 to 60 minutes. But if you've changed a nozzle before on one of your Bambu printers, it should take you about 15 to 30 minutes. It's a very straightforward process. So that's it for today's install video. If you liked it, make sure you mash that like button and don't forget to share and subscribe. And if you like these small install videos, let me know down in the comments or what you might have done different in this video. So with that, I want to say thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.